Capricorn, hey, this is Joy with Joy the World, here to take an intuitive peek into the energy going on around you. Scribes, welcome back. And if you're new to this channel, click that subscription button and also ring the bell out beside it, and you'll be notified anytime I post new videos. If you find you like the content that we present here, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and share with your loved ones. All right, so Capricorn, from some cards that have already come out, I can tell you are ready to get your mind back. Your sanity has been gone for quite a minute. There have been some difficult things going on that you're ready to shed and get clear on so that you can get yourself back. So first card coming in, we have reconciliation and regeneration. Take a look at yourself is what I hear you saying. And the card, the credit card is what they call themselves that I have up above it, comes in saying love, sweet love. So what you want to get back is that love, sweet love. And I really hear that you've lost that love and feeling. You're wanting to get back that sweet, loving feeling, okay? So we're going to take a peek at the Grand Lux Tarot and see what this love and feeling is all about. Okay, they're already jumping. Didn't get too far with that, did we? So, first card out is the Knight of Swords. Look at what we have going on here, and y'all be patient with this lighting. It is chasing me around amongst other things, and hey, for those of you that resonate with Hummingbird spirit, right here, stop on a branch to take a look over what we're doing. So anyways, it's about channeling your mindset, really getting clear on what it is that your spirit is in alignment with, what it will and will not tolerate, and not stepping outside of that. It's talking about being confident in who you are, squaring your shoulders, and really possessing all that you are, not squandering it and not squelching it, also not shrinking back from any of your power here, Cappy. Okay, and then these two came in together, so we have the World and the Queen of Cups coming in, which would definitely be a beacon unto love. So this World, take a closer look. See how that golden luminescence going on there? We have the powers, the four corners of the earth, of really is saying sit back and let the world come to you. Okay, it's very similar to Sagittarius. So if you have any Sagittarian placements or strong Sagittarian placements, maybe even your ascendant, right, or your north node, take a peek there as well, because it's talking about coming into yourself and drawing the world to you, really standing in your energy and quit giving out a lot for love. The thing is we don't have to trade who we are in order to be worthy. We don't have to keep exchanging our mindsets and our understanding of ourselves in order to grow. They're wanting you, what they're telling me is to plug into who you are. That's what this can you see the re's there? The reconciliation, the regeneration. That means also return to who you are and delight in yourself. Find the pleasures therein. Return to some old favorites. Maybe refresh and blow it off a little bit. Maybe put your records on and play your favorite song. Okay, Capricorn? So we're gonna get an oracle on this to see something about the world of love you're bringing in, the joy you're restoring to yourself here. Give yourself permission to have a good time, to kind of blow off some steam and some stress. What I hear is you've been a little serious, and so bringing in a little lighthearted fun, that could be, you could call it a guilty pleasure, which why should there be guilt associated with pleasure, right? But something that you find, you could call it kind of frivolous or indulgent, but this is a time to do that, because that is a counterbalance to the more stress that comes in, the more you play it out with a counterbalance of something that you would call indulgent. So 51 to the moon and back. Love yourself to the moon and back. And I see it's kind of like make yourself swoon. Really get into the swing of things again, of enjoying yourself. I know we've all kind of been under this COVID, like, straitjacket, this binding, this being hemmed in, and there are ways to get around that in your mind, with your mind. Begin to awaken those things. Revive your youth is what I hear. Like for me, is bicycling. I absolutely love it, and there's nothing that prevents me from doing such. So when I can feel a little boxed in or a little restrained or a little tight, you know, kind of like my kidneys are just sort of bunching up around me, I get and I go for a spin, put some tunes on the front of my handlebars and take off and begin to enjoy the nature and the scenery all around me. And before you know it, I feel loose all over again, the sunlight's streaming in, and my happy vibe has returned. So whatever that is for you, Capricorn, be sure to begin to indulge in that. For some of you, it may be a scoop of ice cream on a cone. I mean, like at home, bring the comb home and put your scoop right on top and enjoy every loving bite of it. Okay, hang on. There we go. 43. We've got a little sister card here, the secrets. You hold the key to your universe. You're the one who knows yourself better than anybody, and give yourself permission to step on into your grill is what you're saying. Get up in your own grill. Get in your own face and bless yourself. Like James Brown said, you make me want to kiss myself. So kiss yourself, kiss your face. You know, make love to yourself. We forget there's more than one way to do that. We have many senses, people, and a lot of it we need to engage is right around here, because when we begin to get stressed, it really can become lackluster and devoid of heightened pleasure. Like we stop smelling our food, or maybe we don't smell the flowers anymore. We don't take time to really sit into ourselves and listen to a loved one when they speak. Or maybe kick back and listen to that music. You know, make time for those earthly pleasures, Capricorn. But see, the strange thing here is this keyhole is inverted. You know, it's time to shake your world up a little bit. I think this is, sometimes that can let me know you're out of sorts, but here it's telling you, turn it on its ear. Do a cartwheel with your life. Kind of shake things up a little bit and move them around and see what you find. If you're bored, it could be switching up your environment, like change up your throw pillows. You know, if you got some spare bandanas, tie them in a knot around it and change the way it looks. Maybe rearrange your furniture a little bit, or even your bathroom counter. Anything new to freshen your mind so that it doesn't feel so staid and solid, okay? So next we have coming in, celebrate. Things are looking up. And this, I see it more like your spirit, like an uplifting of yourself, of really choosing to have a celebratory attitude, of reframing it. And that can be the simple thing like rearranging your furniture. It could be FaceTiming with some friends. It could be a game of checkers with a loved one, something that you didn't take time to stop and do in the months prior to all the hullabaloo that's been going on. So return to the favorites, return to the simple times. You know, home make some ice cream. Whoever it is that wants the ice cream, let me say it one more time, ice cream for ice cream. So whoever you are, go get you a taste, okay? But do those novel things, kind of amp it up, bump it up. And that's where it says, all things are possible, believe genius. You are a genius. I am a genius is what it's saying here. Is turn to yourself in this time. That the only thing it's letting us know that is bogging you down right now is your perspective of the way you see things. So what's unique with brain and vision therapy and what I'm going through, they have some neat artwork on the walls, and one of them says, the world isn't the way it looks, it's reflective of the way you are inside. And since you're large and in charge, hey, step it up, turn it on its ear, change things around, and begin to see how confident and powerful you begin to feel, the strengthening that you feel in that. So let's see, where did I set my cards? Okay. Thank you for your patience with this setup I have going on here. Let's see what we've got for, ooh, all right. Well, that was easy. Let me do my deep dive. All right. So we have the Hangman and the Empress. Well, that makes plenty of sense, because remember the Hangman, we were learning that you were told, turn it on its ear. Turn your world upside down. Take a second look is what I hear with this. It's like probing you even further. Take a second look. Reconsider, which would make sense. That's playing off the piggyback of this first card. And that doesn't mean go back on your belief systems or your standards, because that's what came in with the Knight of Swords, is being clear on what they are and knowing what they are, but not always having to stand the ground when something's not going to be earth-shaking or shattering, that isn't a standard. It's something that you can then entertain and play with and indulge in. And that brings in the Empress, the divine life creator that we have. So we have some partnerships, some meeting up, some revealing of some secrets, kind of like some personal, okay, they're saying personal upheaval. Well, then that would mean uprooting some old beliefs in order to bring in some new ones. Interesting. Interesting. Tell us a little bit more about those beliefs that are being uprooted here, which would make sense, upended like the Hangman, inverting, turning around. What are we up? Okay. Keys on trees, 49. Interesting. return to the key, because that goes along with this one. Look at what we got. Let's put them the other way. Let's do it like that. See what we got going on here. What you gonna do? But see, it seems like you're all caged in, like you're contained here. You're being held back. Why have you been holding yourself back, Cappy? You said it took a long time to get to this place where I've gotten. It took a lot of work. But what I'm seeing here that you're showing me this time is it took a lot of work to get all the way up there. And all you've got is one key. When you could go and play in the trees and play with the mini keys, you can enjoy many things in life and not just the one, not just who you are. You know, there are many ways to express yourself. This is more personality based. It's different than standards. And I think that's what they want you to know is your personality was being so associated with your standards and your work and your way of doing things like morals, codes, values, things like that. But it's different, your personality. Personality has a lot of freedom in it. It has expression in it. It has playfulness, celebration. Well, okay, which makes total sense. Celebrate who you are and your you-ness, not just your doingness, your beingness. They're wanting you to step into your amness, who you are. Play up with that edge a little bit. Step into the color. Go to like Wonka Land, you know, and taste the chocolate. Don't fall in like Augustus did, but needless to say, go take a taste. Let's see. All right, so we have the energy oracle going on here at the bottom. Look, appreciation. And I think a true nod to appreciation isn't someone who learns to say thank you only, but learns to live thankfully. And thankfully is this, coming down from the tower that you've gotten trapped in yourself, that you've captivated yourself with, and begin to enjoy the world all around you. Begin to enjoy your personality and the way you see things and celebrate. For some of you, it's like expressing that through art, some drawing, some writing. Whoa, hang on. Okay. What was the jumper? Oh, it was upside down. Interesting. Woman holding a coin. Well, that reiterates the concept and ideas because it's talking about in this mindset, you would think the coin is something tangible, but because it's coming in this way and it's something that's been getting away from you for a minute. Okay, so some of you have been making yourself promise for a long time. A few of you I hear a cross-country trip, and you know, that's neither here nor there. My business is how you move about with COVID. But when the time comes, you could begin prepping, planning, doing some research, maybe even daydreaming and like whetting that appetite a little bit. You know what I mean? Sorry, y'all. Let me get this off. Whetting that appetite a little bit and setting up a folder in your phone or on your computer of imagery and places that you want to see when you go visit this land, whatever this foreign land is, or as you cross-country road trek it. What would you like to indulge in? And they're talking about it's something real and something tangible, something that can be experienced, wanting to come in, wanting to be known and made manifest. So Capricorn, I encourage you, take the steps towards that. Hey, it won't hurt to dream right now. Step into that dream. Turn life on its ear for a minute, you know, explore those things about yourself that really revitalize and refresh you, that shake things up a bit and bring out this celebratory spirit, this really embracing of life, of like opening up to all that is. And when you open up to all that is, it makes you more of who you are. It reveals more of who you are. It's almost like unwrapping a package or undressing yourself. You get to know yourself in your full glory, which would make sense, right, with the genius. Your light, shine your light. Shine your light and bring in that love, sweet love, okay? So, hey, I'm a Capricorn sun. I'll be joining you in this. I'm going to tune in on the other side and take a listen to this message so I can gain some wisdom from it as well. But for now, Capricorn, I'm wishing you the best. This is Joy, Sam. Take care.